So today is going to be a very interesting episode for the sake of this series. The past few episodes have not exactly gone as I would have hoped. There's been a lot more frustration involved than I would have hoped being in Div 3 as opposed to thinking, maybe the top two divisions, maybe even holding off on that frustration until the top division. That has not happened. We are living in a new world, though, with this game. Dedicated servers are now a thing. The game feels a little bit more smooth if you're lucky enough to be in one of the locations close enough to a server. If you're over in Finland, you're having a hell of a time right now. But I played a warm-up game before I started to record this on my main account. I outshot my opponent 35-7. I had more time on attack, 15 minutes to 3. I lost 2-1. So I can't say I'm coming into this episode with a ton of hope and optimism, aside from the fact that we do have some packs to open, including the Christmas rewards. I do want to point out, for full transparency, I accidentally opened one of the rare packs, and in that pack we ended up getting Josh Bailey. So just so you know where he came from, accidentally opened that when I wasn't recording. I went, and of course that's your look at the team right now, so we need help. Actually, we'll go back to that here, but yeah, just for full transparency, went to open a common upgrade player, ended up accidentally opening up a rare, and we got Josh Bailey, so that sucks. But yeah, this is the team as it currently stands. Willing to try the different strategy, the strategy most people prefer, I normally don't, of having the one-time option at all times, rather than just on the power play. But yeah, Josh Bailey's in the lineup, and that defense is a mess. I've bumped back Scott Walker, and we still have Josh Anderson there. So if we have the option, which I believe we do, to pick a right-handed defenseman, I believe it's Nikita Zaitsev for the Christmas rewards, that will be who I take out of pure necessity. Things have gone way downhill for us ever since we lost Alex Pietrangelo, and really before that. We start off with this rare player. It's gotta be another left defenseman. It had to have been another left-handed defenseman. It's Duncan Keith, who won't make it into this team. He'll be here as a safety net, I guess, in case we lose Werenski. As far as the Christmas rewards are concerned, though, Landeskog, Granlund, Thomas Plekanec, who I took on my main account, actually, Carey Price, Ryan Suter, and Nikita Zaitsev, and I have to take Zaitsev, I think. I took Thomas Plekanec on the main account. He's a very well-rounded player. In terms of who else I would even consider, I mean, even then, Plekanec only has a 78 on faceoffs. It's not like that's anything special. The Carey Price might be nice, but if we look at what this team really needs right now, I think it has to be Zaitsev. I need another right-handed defenseman to at least shore up that defense. It's a tough call. We either replace, and again, we do have another pick after this where we can at least get a high-end player. So, for me, in terms of the forward help, that's going to come from the next round of players. But here, it's either Carey Price or Nikita Zaitsev, and I'm going to go for Nikita Zaitsev, I think, because I don't have confidence that any goalie is going to steal me games right now. So, I'm going to take the defenseman. I can't believe I'm doing this. I'm taking Nikita Zaitsev to shore up my defense, as Leafs fans everywhere laugh. Bobrovsky, Blake Wheeler, who I took on my main account. Shea Weber, though. I forgot that Shea Weber was there. Right, that makes sense that he is. That makes sense that Shea Weber's there. Not the worst case scenario, though. I mean, here's the thing, right? Like I said, I don't exactly plan on any goalie helping me. In theory, that 91 Bobrovsky would stop everything. I don't know if I believe in that. So the best option here probably would be to take that Matt Duchene to actually get a #1 center who can win me faceoffs, particularly on the power play. That said, I do kind of wish I took that Price and that Shea Weber, but it's Duchene and Bobrovsky, and like I said, I don't really have any faith in goaltenders right now. Maybe maybe that'll be my downfall. I'm gonna take Matt Duchene. We're going to add the right-handed defenseman that we need and a true #1 center in that 91 Matt Duchene. Of course, we did the Christmas rewards because everybody else did, so it made sense to at least have everything battled out, or balanced out, as we get a couple of A couple of login rewards as well. I don't know if I can use those yet, so we shall see. Actually, let's see, yeah, because it would be pretty helpful, even if it's a bronze pack at this point. Nah, we don't have the amount that we need, so there is that. You may notice as well, coin balance is up. Sent coins over from my main account to this account by, of course, listing up a player for far too much and moving him over. It might be a gold pack episode. Maybe. People have been asking for it. I think gold packs are an extreme waste of money, but we might do it. So let's take a look at what this squad is. I'll keep this live for the hell of it because it's not exactly that big of a process. All I know is that we can take out Josh Anderson and add in Nikita Zaitsev on the wheel. I'll probably make sure the power play lines and everything are good to go, but to get Josh Anderson out of there, who of course isn't even a defenseman, and to get that Nikita Zaitsev in is a pretty good change. And now I do feel like Walker is actually going to be better on defense. He's just far too inconsistent offensively. The defense is looking a little bit better now. And as far as who gets into the lineup with forwards, I think it is going to be Bailey that takes a seat. So nice to have you here, Josh. But I'm gonna leave Kreider in for now, and we're gonna have that 91 Duchesne again, just to have a center who might be able to win us face-off. So the fourth line for this episode is starting off as Gartner, Carter, and Kreider. Third line will be Hornqvist, Matthews, and Busick. Second line, we need to make that change. Sagan's been great. Sagan's going to sit, and you know what? I think the new top line is going to be Kessel, Duchesne, and Oliver Ekman-Larsson. I think I'm willing to try it. We have some maneuverability, and at the very least, that top line has a bit of speed. So let me update the wheel. We'll take out Josh Bailey and just list in Matt Duchesne, even though it's not in proper order. Let's spin the wheel to find out who our spotlight player for the episode is going to be. It is 1, 2, or 3 goals in a game. It's Tyler Seguin. Very tempted to have it be based off of points, but we'll have it be based off of goals for forwards, I feel. So we'll see. It's 1, 2, and 3 just for the sake of trying to get me some goddamn luck here. If Seguin has a 2-goal game, we get a silver pack, potentially a gold pack. I'm not exactly banking on my ability, though, to score goals right now. As far as the challenge, you gotta be kidding me. It's the comeback challenge. How many goals do I have to give my opponent at the start of the game? Don't be 3. Don't be 3! Okay, so this first game is going to be a loss. I have to give my opponent 3 goals. If we come back to win, we get a pack. If Seguin gets 2 goals, we get a pack. And then, of course, the debut pack is live for Duchesne and Nikita Zaitsev. Oh, and for the record, too, before I forget, because some people were wondering, like, oh, are you going to give, you know, I did charge a loss onto this account. You'll see here that we are 2 and 3 on the season, because, of course, we started off winning the first 2 games. The episode before the last one, where we had won the Div title and then gone undefeated. 3 losses now in Div 3. Comeback challenge, yeah. And there is number 3. This game is on. I always have to wonder what my opponents are thinking at a time like this, but here we go. This game's on. What a what a reaction save that was. That was a pass to Taylor Hall on an attempted one-timer there as Werenski just stepped into the middle. Oh, boy. Good stick left there from Kessel. Salming finds the back of the net. I'll take it. That shot somehow makes it through. Salming, assisted by Kessel. We're back to within 2. I can't catch a break right now. I had some confidence as PK just stands there. Fuck me. I had some confidence heading out of that first period because I was dominating. I'm getting no AI help again, which, I don't know. I mean, again, I've the argument of like, well, yeah, you have low-rated cards, but man, like that's a PK Subban standing there. I had fucking silver defensemen who performed at a much, much higher level than what I'm seeing out of players like PK half the time. Thank God. OEL gets it right back. As is tradition on this when I start to vent a little bit. Zaitsev and Duchesne, no debut goal, but they each get points there, so that's cool. But yeah, still down by 2. Glad I have 2 players standing in the middle. Hornqvist just try to tuck it. Hornqvist, that's for Austin Matthews, and I don't understand why it didn't get there. I don't understand why. Holy hell. I genuinely cannot understand why Austin Matthews didn't just bury a one-time shot. Like, did he heal the pass? Was there incidental contact? I don't get it. Austin Matthews gets a goal, though. That shows you, kind of again, what I've been having to go through just to get goals. Hall and Hornqvist on the assist. We're back within 1. Do I have any confidence that I can tie this up? No. No, I don't. And I wish that would have been a board. And it wasn't, somehow. Cool. How was that not a board? That doesn't make sense. Kessel, please. Thank you. Jesus. I'll take it. No board. Sure. I bet he wishes there was a board now, too, like there should have been. We've tied this one up. Yay. Holy shit. There we go. There's my break. We're gonna win it. There's my break. We're gonna win it. That's all I needed was a fucking break. Just one. I don't understand how through coincidental contact I kept losing that puck. And Matt Duchesne wins it. See? There you go. That's all I needed. One break. We get a debut goal for Matt Duchesne's overtime winner. And, yeah, we get the win. I had only lost 3 games in a row. Basically all 3 due to rage quits. This game was extremely frustrating. Because every game's frustrating. But Matt Duchesne is the winner. Hallelujah. Oh, God. I try so hard to just sit here and be like, alright, positivity. We got this. We're going to turn it around. Just stay focused. And then it's just those series of AI plays where I don't know how to explain it, but they just chip away at you. They just chip away at the foundation of your confidence and of your composure, and it's just a mess. Matt Duchesne actually had 2 goals in that game. I don't recall him... Oh, wait. That was his Matt Duchesne who had 2 goals that game. Gotcha. Ours had 1. Cool. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. So, we get a pack for the sake of the challenge victory, and we get a debut pack as well. To appease people, which again, here's the thing, I don't think this is manageable long-term in terms of fundage. We'll get a silver pack for the debut goal, and we'll get this gold pack for the sake of beating the challenge. How's that sound? I don't think we had another debut goal aside from Duchesne, so let's do it. Silver pack would have been normally for the challenge victory. We'll up the stakes for this episode. This is for the Matt Duchesne debut goal. Can we get anything half decent? Silver packs are fucking overpowered, I'm telling you. Patrick Kane, it's a base Patrick Kane, but I do not care. That is the type of offensive firepower and agility that we needed added into this team. It's been a while since we've gotten something decent out of a silver pack. Base Patrick Kane, saving the best for last. Whew, I don't even want to buy this gold pack now. We would have gotten this silver pack for... Technically, I could just buy a bronze pack for the debut goal. I could. That silver pack could have been for the challenge win. However the hell we want to phrase it, I suppose. I'll do gold packs for this episode, I guess. But like I said, I have no confidence in them being half decent, just because of what I've seen, right? Now you gotta remember, the fine folks at EA on occasion send me over some packs, some of the better packs, and I don't get nothing out of them. Nothing. I don't get anything. But we'll waste the 15K here. More than likely waste the 15K here on this gold pack. So again, that silver pack was for the debut goal. This gold pack is for the win. And we'll see if we get anything interesting. I have my doubts, and right now it's looking pretty poor. It's looking very poor. Derek Roy, I'm never getting another gold pack in this series. That could have bought 2 silver packs. Done with gold packs. It's a waste of coins. Flat out. Flat out. I don't care if you've gotten good pulls out of or out of gold packs. We're done. One and done with gold packs. I think we just activated a home jersey, so yeah. Done with them. Absolutely done with them. That was horrific. But we do get a nice, shiny Patrick Kane to add to this team, which is gigantic for us. We desperately needed that. We walk away with a big victory, a big win. And as far as where Patty Kane gets into this lineup, it is going to be for Kreider. Yeah, it's going to be for Kreider. So, left wing-wise, we're looking pretty damn strong. Can't argue that. But yeah, Kreider will be on the way out, and I'm not exactly sure where we're going to put Kane. But he is in this lineup. I think Busic's down to the 4th line, which I'm not totally against. I might start Kane on that 3rd line. Yeah, I think I'm going to start Kane on that 3rd line with Matthews and Hornqvist. So, that works. That works. A big, big victory to start things off, and hopefully it's a sign of things to come. Let's spin the wheel. It's challenge number 2. Do we have anybody better? Do we have anybody? Ridiculous interception by Kuznetsov there. Subban can't come up with it, and Wedgwood gets beat on that backhand. That is the type of play that just makes you want to stop doing this. And Patrick Hornqvist misses that. Okay. How am I supposed to cycle if I can't make a play off of that? That doesn't make sense. Matthews for Kane, cuts in, scores. That is a debut goal. Patrick Hornqvist. I pray to God if we have to lose a player, it's you. That was brutal. Patty Kane scores the first goal of this game. That is another debut goal for us. Might also be another silver pack, might be a bronze pack. I don't know. And that was Zach Werenski, was it not? Amazing what happens when D-to-D passes are accurate and they don't go to the right wing down in fucking the corner boards. Good turnaround. We're up 2-1. Subban for Salming. He has his arms up, yet the stick still makes contact with the puck. I get that's how the game works. My argument is that's absurd, and then he scores on a deflection. Owen Tippett gets the tip in. Ha 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 ha. Fun. Not fun. I'm sorry. I get that's how the game works, whatever. Can we not agree that that's fucking stupid? If you have your arms up for a hit, you shouldn't be able to make a play on the puck as well. It has to be 50-50 EA. You can't, or it has to be one or the other. It can't be 50-50 like it is. If you have your arms up for the hit, it's either you hit the guy or you don't. You don't also get to make a play on the puck at the same time. I'll take it. Zach Werenski scores again. Absolutely horrific goal. I won't say it was any less horrific than his. We're back on top. Park for Hornqvist. Break down the trap. Patrick Hornqvist finally gets on the board. Park and Zaitsev on the assist. 4-2 with 1:47 to go. This is looking like another win, despite having Scott Wedgwood in goal. I swear when I play with the least amount of expectations, that's when I'm at my best. Despite 2 somewhat frustrating games thus far, we are 2-0 in the episode. I will take it. Things might, maybe, possibly be looking up. We are back to our winning ways. I'm not being over dramatic by saying like the last episode was ridiculous. Obviously, we went perfect the episode before, but I mean, our chances for Div 2 are still alive. The frustrating aspects of this game will continue to be frustrating, obviously. If you're still watching the series at this point, it's very obvious we've taken that step from, oh, this is fun, let's build a team, to, yeah, there's going to be frustration. Obviously, I'm the type of person to vent instead of just being like, okay, I'm going to hunker down, and then, but at the end of the fucking episode, I gotta, I'll feel like spiking a controller because I'll be so frustrated instead of just venting. That's the type of person I am. I don't know if you've noticed. But regardless, we're doing all right. So again, we have 2 packs coming our way. A debut pack and the backup challenge reward pack. So I'll take it. I think just for this episode, because I know some people are going to be like, well, you only opened up 1 gold pack. That's not a good indication of how good they are. But when you get a Patrick Kane in the silver pack before, that's all I'm saying. So, we have ourselves a debut pack for the Patrick Kane goal, which is nice. And we'll get ourselves a gold pack for beating the challenge. And we'll see if we can get anything else half decent. I get a gold collectible. That'll help for the money, at least. But I'm intrigued at whether or not we can do anything set-wise as well. So, we do get quite a few silver items, nothing too crazy. That gold collectible is a pretty good pull, though, for the sake of helping out the coins that we are currently, the coin total that we are currently burning through. We'll be rocking the Ottawa logo for a moment, the Leafs old away jersey as well, and we'll see if there's anything half decent in this gold pack. I'm hoping there's at least something to change about the team before we play our final game of the episode. So here we go. 15K pack. Are we going to get anything? Because we got fucking nothing last time. I do love the Admirals jersey. I do. Nothing good player-wise thus far. And we're not even going to get to use the Admirals jersey. Jonathan Huberdeau, which kind of helps, but not really, because we already got Patrick Kane. I would have preferred it to be a right wing, at the very least, so yeah, I don't think these are necessarily worth it. I'd rather open up 2 silvers and get, I believe, more items in total, or just in general I feel like it's a better bang for your buck, honestly, just with what I've packed this year from 88 Hulls and 87, 86 Currys, shit like that. So, I do feel like that's a little bit more worth it. Let's apply the Kalamazoo Wings home jersey and the Vancouver Giants road jersey. Again, not sure if Huberdeau will get into the team, but that does create the opportunity, at the very least, potentially using him and Kreider for the upgrade set. So, more than likely we'll be able to do that. The only thing here, of course, we have our left wings on the right-hand side now. There's really no room for him, unless we were to move OEL back to the defense, but that left-handed defense is relatively strong. And Zach Werenski just scored 2 goals, so I'm cool with leaving him in for now, I guess. It's either Werenski or Huberdeau, and I think I'm gonna keep Werenski for now. So let's double check these sets, see if we're any closer to being able to do these. Odds are we are. For the low-end ones, I'm not too concerned. The main thing here is the gold rare reroll. I don't think we'll have the gold commons. We won't have enough items for that. So it's between this and the jerseys. So yeah, we're good to go. We can use... Kreider's probably out because of Huberdeau. Same thing with Bailey, although Bailey does have half-decent face-offs, quote-unquote, with a 70. So I think it's going to be Duncan Keith and Chris Kreider. Because worst comes to worst, if we lose a left defenseman, we just drop OEL back. So let's use Keith and Kreider here. And as far as what we're hoping for, anything would help. Something extremely high-end would help. A better goalie than Fleury would help. Fleury hasn't been miserable, but we'll see. Of course, we ended up with Pecorine, but he didn't do that well. Can we get anything decent here? Ilya Kovalchuk. That's not that bad, though. That's not that bad. I think he'll be our new 4th line left wing, technically. And plus, it's just kind of cool to pack a Kovalchuk, even though he is what he is at this point. So let's double check the items. And, I mean, we're close, but I don't think we're there yet. This would be the only one that I could imagine we'd hit right now. An extra gold pack would be great. But let's see. Are we there? We're not. So I'll double check those at the end of the episode just in case we open up another pack. But more than likely, the only change to this lineup is Ilya Kovalchuk. He will be in for Mike Gartner, and we'll have Gartner there just as a card that we use if we need one desperately at any point down the road. So Kovalchuk, welcome to the team. Debut goal pack is available for him and only him heading in to our final game of the episode. Now we need to hope, at the very least, that this game is incredibly, or that the wheel is incredibly kind to us, as nothing special there. So let's spin the wheel. Favorable challenge. Please. Please, jackpot! No, it's the injury bug. So we have to sit 3 random players, and that's going to put a real strain on this lineup. So for Kreider, we replace him with Kane, with Gartner. I'll just type Ilya for the sake of time. We will be sitting 3 random players out of our lineup, and Zaitsev is one of them. No Nikita Zaitsev. No Zach Werenski. So, I'm not going to show a second of that game because it was by far the worst game of Hut I have ever played. Legitimately, by far the worst game of Hut I've ever played. It was, I'll admit, nothing but a whole lot of fucking frustration because of bounces, AI plays, everything. I'm not saying the game said, oh, say his name's Derek. I'm not saying the game's like, oh, Derek is winning this one. But clearly it was, this team's winning, the end. If you have the opinion of, oh, it's bullshit, you probably just get outplayed, whatever, that's cool. I don't care. It's fine. I know what happened in that one. We'll just move on. We are not ending the episode with anything special. Unfortunately, we go 2-1 on the day, and that's all well and good. But in response to having to sit through that game in the first place and having been given literally no chance to win, I'm not going to edit that game. I'm just going to skip right through the editing and not waste any more of my time because the game wasted enough of my time on that individual game that I refuse, outright refuse, to waste any more of my time in editing it. So there is that. We end this episode on a legitimate low note, as again, that was by far the most frustrating game that I have played this year. By far. Punched a water bottle across the room, actually. I wonder if it's leaking onto the floor. It might be. We're done here for now. Shockingly, we still actually have a chance to advance. I'd have to win the first 2 games of the next episode to do that. On the bright side, the team did improve, but yeah, the second you take away, well, you know, I don't even blame the fact that we had a weaker team. I just wasn't going to win that 3rd game. I wasn't. You could have put, I would be willing to wager, you could have put Eki, any other top pro player in that game, they would have lost. I'd bet my life on it. I'd bet my life on it. It is what it is, though. We move on. We'll be back again. For those of you still enjoying this series, hey, I commend you for it. I haven't hit that breaking point yet. I'm close, but I haven't quite hit that breaking point yet because I'm a glutton for punishment who likes to nearly spike controllers. I'll be back in the next one. I'll see you then. And let's hope to God the game is more like the first 2 where I actually have a chance to win, unlike that last one, which was just absolutely horrific.